Radical Muslims have marked the 10th anniversary of the September 11th attacks with an anti-American protest in central London. The demonstration was staged just metres from a memorial service held outside the American embassy, which was attended by Prince Charles and relatives of the British people who died.
Our beloved son, Vincent Wells, and our dear friend, Simon James Turner.
Within the tranquility of the September the 11th Memorial Garden, the names were read of the Britons who perished in the attacks.
Our son and Vicky's husband, Stephen Law.
In one corner of Grosvenor Square, about 100 members of a radical Islamic group had mounted a protest. An American flag was burned.
The protesters held up pictures of victims from the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as placards with anti-Western slogans on. They then set fire to the American flag. Later, it was reported that members of the group had clashed with supporters of the far-right English Defence League.
I believe that if you stay here, that there is serious risk of disorder and there may be serious damage to property and disruption to the life of the community.
Vanguards of democracy.
Okay? I therefore am requiring you to move from here.
We've only come here to lay wreaths and show respects, and this is how we're treated. Unfortunately, Mac and the opposition, so to speak, and the Muslim extremists, they are never treated in this fashion.
We're Muslims, and we are the adherents of Islam, and we can tell you that you will never win the war, because Islam is spreading in Europe, in America, and we are winning the war.
They won't even put their hands on them. They don't get searched, they don't get stopped, they don't get harassed. They definitely don't get dragged off in the back of police vans. You know, there's no sort of freedom of speech anymore.
Stand back and let them disrespect the dead. Disgusting.
Filthy scum. And this is how we're treated in modern day Britain. We are British citizens, we are treated like the enemy. We are treated like we are the terrorists, we are the terrorist sympathisers.
You have been given an order under Section 14 of the Public Order Act. You've been given direction. Please move peaceably on your own street. Right.
Just film it.
Come on, lads.
Whoa, watch the flowers. Whoa, watch the reed. Watch the reed.
What is it about? What about the victims? What about the victims, the British victims of 9/11?
You're allowing them to disgrace us in the eyes of our American allies, our brothers across the pond, sisters across the pond. You've just facilitated the complete humiliation of our whole country.
Own eyes and look to the reality. We are fighting, or this government and the Americans are fighting against a belief, and you are doomed to failure. And I will say to you, how many young men of the British and the Americans have lost their lives, wasted their lives for nothing?
Not breaking any law. Not breaking any laws. Take a good look, lads. Yeah, take a good look. Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it on the way home, will you? Especially you in the middle there, sell out. See you in the middle there, in the blue. Sell out. Yeah, you in the blue, bro. Sell out. We're not coming back. Nare Takbir. Nare Takbir.
Somebody says we'll keep at this. I believe 9/11 will be always, will continue.
slogans, 9 Muslim brothers.